What's up, guys? It's Ice. I'm back here bringing you guys another video, and this is me playing Legacy of the Void, the new Starcraft 2 expansion. I had trouble with the mastery achievement for Harbinger of Oblivion. Pardon me, and I just found a really easy way to beat the mission. And I was looking all around online, and some guy had like a video of him doing it legitimately. And I just figured, why bother with that when you could just cheese it? So I'm gonna show you guys the method that I used. I'm only gonna be playing on hard because brutal I just didn't really bother. I mean, it was hard enough as is, just beating the mission in general, let alone trying to do it without Kerrigan's help. So I'm gonna actually change something up. I just finished it with this setup that I have, but I didn't use Chrono Surge, and I actually would have preferred having the pylon. So I'm just going to do that and then increase the construction time and supply. Okay, so that should be good for that. The army is as follows, although the only one that you need is the Dark Templar, and you'll only need the first one anyway, so there's not really much to talk about there. I mean, I suppose you could have Sentinel reconstruction as an option, but really anyone will do. You just use them as kind of cannon fodder at the beginning, and that's it. You don't ever build them. So let's launch the mission up. Okay, so now we have the mission starting up here. This is actually my second take, so my first take was fine. I actually did it, but for some reason my mic reset itself and it was extremely loud, so I just figured I'd do it again. It's so easy, I will literally just do it again. That's how easy this is. So you just run through this first part, and I was explaining here at the last take. Basically, I'll just say this again. For whoever is just here for the method and they want to kind of figure it out themselves, but they still want to use the cheese method, all you do is basically you take DTs, you sneak around the left side, you kill everything, or not everything, you kill the cannon there that can see you, and then you just make sure that you have enough DTs to go into the upper left and basically just take out the forces there, and then just go straight for the lock, and then that's both of them without Kerrigan's help. Now, if you're here for the actual video and you want to watch someone do it, then here we go. So, I lost a Dark Templar, whatever, no big deal, doesn't really matter. In fact, I'm actually only going to use these guys for storms, and I'm just going to combine them anyway.
Energy sources hidden across the temple. They appear to be Zelnaga vessels, ancient power sources.
These guys attack.
If we can locate them, I should be able to use their energy.
At this point, you're just trying to kind of kill these guys. You're just kind of wasting time, to be honest. You're just waiting. I mean, this should be my first attempt, I think, without talking, took me 8 minutes just to do, and then once I figured out I was ridiculously easy, like my Supernova on brutal difficulty video, I decided that I would make this video because it's just so easy that it reminded me of that last time I made it, I can't remember now, 4 years ago, something like that, when Wings of Liberty was first out. This game's kind of still new, so I figure maybe some people don't know about this. And at the very least, they don't know about this cheese method. I haven't seen this. As far as I'm concerned, I'm the creator of this method. I have not seen this. I checked one video where a guy did it legitimately, and basically he just went up through here, here, and then he tried to do this one, but Kerrigan's forces were already done this and going to that one, so he went up to this one, which I found to be tedious and hard and takes too long. No point. I've been talking and kind of wasting time. If this were a real achievement, you'd want to get this going, kind of thing. Or if you were doing this legitimately, kind of thing. But this is you can just take your time, you can sit back, relax, fucking damn, dude, you could just go make yourself a sandwich. This is so easy, it's not even funny. I saw on a Reddit post how some guy had finished all the achievements, and I went to the battle.net forum and checked that he had done them all and whatnot, and he said that the hardest ones were Hostmaster, and then he named this one second. By the way, I don't know if I've mentioned this already, but the name of the achievement is Solo Operative, right? And this is the most recent achievement that I've gotten. I haven't done anything else since that, so Just making this video after that. I had 3 gateways when I finished this the first time. I think 3's fine, but I'm just making 4 for just kind of like making the game a little bit easier. Like I mentioned before, I didn't have pylon either, so it's possible without it. I mean, it is like the first unlock you get, so I know everyone's gonna have it, but I mean, if you didn't for some reason or didn't want to use it, you don't have to. Not necessary. Now these guys are just taking up supply, so at this point I'm probably just gonna run them in there in suicide after I kill maybe these like zealots. I mean, at this point the zealots are kind of useless. I'm just doing it so that my guys can survive a little bit longer trying to damage that cannon, because that cannon does eventually need to die. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna make these gateways. I'm gonna throw that on there. Okay, we're gonna start building our DTs up here.
From the shadows I come.
Yes. Okay. So this is obviously going to be extremely easy. I have DTs. They have no vision whatsoever. My buildings are just going to take the hits. And at this point, all these guys are... And I only have 4 right now. Keep that in mind. Like, at the end of this, I think we have, like, maybe, like, 10, 12, something like that. I mean, it starts getting, you know, ludicrously easy. And I don't even use any abilities. Okay, you don't even need Solar Lance. Like, I did this, like I said, a second time already. And I found out that you don't even need Solar Lance. You just go around, you kill this Void Crystal, nothing else can see you at all. No problem. As soon as you kill that cannon, nothing will hit you, nothing will see you. All you need to do is kill this Void Crystal. Obviously, Kerrigan's forces aren't even close. Look, she's just sending her first wave now. They haven't even finished these dudes in the middle. I'm actually ahead of time, to be honest, because these guys should be dead by now last time I was doing this. So we'll just let her forces deal with that. Obviously, we don't care about it. Bye-bye. We'll be doing something more important. Just killing these. As soon as you're done that, look at that. Look how many dudes. Okay, their Shadow Furies are just like the most important cooldown to pay attention to. Once it's up, you should pretty much be using it on cooldown. So this is the part where the pylon's like nice to have. Like I said, you can just run your guys all the way through your base, all the way up there. But it's just nice to have the pylons. So you can just have your dudes like right next to you. And this whole wave should just die instantly. Yep, there you go. Just all dead. I'm just gonna wait until we see the Shadow Fury back up. And what we're gonna do here is we're about to kite. We're kind of doing hit and runs here. So we're gonna run in there. We're gonna auto attack. We're just gonna press A, attack into. And we're gonna let these guys do their thing. Once they use their Shadow Fury, they're gonna, you know, fly all around or whatever. But they're not targetable. They're not able to be hit. And then once they're finished, they're gonna teleport back to where they originally started. So we're gonna use that as a kind of like easy way to do a hit and run. So you're gonna see what I mean right here. So we're gonna use a hit and run. As soon as they're all back, we're just gonna run away. So there's no more vision. We took out 2 cannons. We took out a pylon. Like, we almost killed this. Meanwhile, I've been talking and... Oh, okay, pylons? Sure, we'll just randomly get another one for supply, because it's that easy. We just can give a fuck. I'm already spent 9 minutes. I mean, I did this in 10 the last time. So, I'm kind of, like, on track of my second attempt. I've not even failed once. Like, I did this on the fly the first time. This is so easy. You guys don't even get it. Okay, at this point... we can just use our shield overcharge and we can just run and just finish the mission, like, or finish the achievement. And I'm gonna use Solar Lance here just for sake of using it because I can. And boom, everything is dead. At this point in time, you would get the achievement and you can just exit the mission. And yeah, like, everything's done. I mean, all the other achievements are obviously trivial. You can just go get the Solarite in normal or however you want. I mean, I'm sure you could even use your DTs to walk around the map and just take them. Like, they're basically like an instant, like, razor blade. They just melt forces. So yeah, you just run those guys through, use hit and run back and forth, and they'll kill everything on the ground. The only things that'll give you trouble are like the research vessels or the I can't remember, like those Terran vehicles that like shoot out those like little it's like seeker missiles or whatever. Yeah, those are a bitch to get by, so I suggest staying away from them. But yeah, if you just use that method that I just showed you by killing this and then kind of running back through the middle, avoiding like this middle part with the cannons, you can just instantly get over there. Look at that. I even have some guy that's still alive. That's how fucking OP they are. They just wiped out the whole force and didn't even care. And I had 1 upgrade to weapons, and that's it. You could actually get a second one off by the time the missions... by the time you can get to that, you'd have second one upgraded. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Like I said, It's extremely easy once you know what to do. So yeah, I hope this helped you out. Leave a like, and see you in the next one.